Right, I'm back for a new video. It's gonna be a quick one because my battery's low. Right, so I just had this crazy, sick astral dream, out of body experience with the same girl that Superman we ran in a room. Like in my last video, I think it was called Poltergeist or something. But I think if you search Poltergeist or Superman on my channel, you probably get the video come up. So yeah, I'm in the dream, and then like I was in my living room. I was here in my living room, and I'm moving around, and I could sense like this dark presence. I could sense it was her, but she's dark, but she's not. She's nice. You know what I mean? So I wasn't. I could sense I knew her when I third eye. But I seen her face and it was flashed up. She had black hair. She like she looks in the teens. I don't know, I'd say around 15 or something like that. And I started waving my tongue around her, like messing around with her. And the next minute, I'm in the middle of the air. I'm in the middle of the air, and I'm flying around the astral plane, like pretty fast as well. And we stopped for a minute in the middle of the air, and I could hear her like, Viva la peace, Viva la peace, in some weird accent, like an accent similar to that. I'm trying to catch on to her accent, and then she's talking normally again in English, like an normal English accent, and she's like arguing with someone, like Viva la something, she said first, and then she was like, one of them was like, shut up. And she's like, no, you shut up, and then there's arguing for a minute like that, like telling each other to shut up and that. And she's like, Anton, we're gonna take a nosedive. So we took a nosedive, like diving straight down in the air, like really fast. And I'm just like, whoa, what's going on? And basically, right. So after that, I woke up. And then I sent them images, and I was talking to my friend Julia as well. Well, she's kind of my friend. I always say this. 1 minute she always does something to do my editing. She's always being cheeky and stuff. Not cheeky, but she thinks she's funny, but she's not. Yeah, right. So I'm like telling them I'm gonna be back in 5 seconds. So I'm counting down. I can feel myself falling asleep on like 5, 4, 3, 2, and I was like, wait, 1. Boom! I'm straight in this dream, and then she's lying next to me. She got her arm around me on this bed, on my bed, and I'm like, I touched her arm, and she started crying, and I've started crying. She's like just I don't know, she just triggered me off. I don't know what it was. Like, it was weird. And then she's poking me at the same time. Every time I try and turn around, she's poking me because she don't like me to see her face. She's a bit wary. She's a bit wary like that because I don't know if she thinks I'm gonna be scared of her or something like that. But she don't like me to see her face. That's for some reason. She always gets me from behind, like grabbing me from behind, like messing around. And she's poking me. I'm like, well, you gonna stop poking me then? And we're talking to each other, telepathy, and through mouth. I'm like, 1 minute we're talking through telepathy, next minute we're talking through mouth. I'm like, can you stop poking me when I try and turn around? You gonna let me turn around? And she's like, okay then. So I'm gonna turn around. She does it again. She's like, oh, sorry. Something like that. She said something real sarcastic and funny. Well, I can't remember what she said, but it was something like that. And I've gone to roll over again. And she's like, oh, stop being a pussy. And I started laughing. She's like, oh, stop being a pussy. I was like, I'm not being a pussy. You're poking me every time I turn around. And I said this she said that one by mouth. And I said that back to her by mouth. And I go to roll over. I turn over, half roll over, while she's poking me a little bit. I turn over and she's like, I see a black hair. I see a black hair again, and I see her face. But then I seen like a rat, Or I seen something move in the corner of the room. I'm like, whoa, what the hell was that? And she's like, it's a rat. But she said it like it was a pet or something like that. And I was just like, oh no. I started laughing and I woke up. And it was just like, wow. It was, it was the strangest dream, meeting people that I've met before again. Because the strange thing was, I was talking to her in psychic earlier on, telling Julia about my dream with her, and now Superman ran the room. So I tried communicating with her again, and that's what's brought her to me. And I've had the spiritual dream, and she's been in it again. So that's what brought us together again in the dream. You know what I mean? But that was like the sickest dream I've ever had ever. So I just thought I'd share it with you. Yeah. So that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.